So this is my camp that I worked at called Foho. I was there for 2.5 months, and this is kind of what my time there looked like. So to start it off, yeah, that was my name tag. So first weekend, we were at Marietta, which is a city that celebrates itself. We did that after our orientation week, so we just get to hang out with friends, lay down on the grass, and I got to know my staff a little bit better, which was awesome, because we just got to know each other. For a few weeks I worked at the village. Yeah, that's me and my friend Solstice, probably forgetting how old we actually are since we're covered in face paint and we're just in freezing cold water. We hold hands with a lot of little kids. I worked for a couple weeks at Creekside, which is the middle school camp. That's oh so fresh. This is my church. They came up one of the weeks and I got to counsel with familiar people. It's my friend Coda. He works at Creekside. He's awesome. And here's my friend Grace, and she came up with Solana Press, which is my church. We got to do weird things to each other since we're already friends in the first place. It was really nice having them up. That's my youth pastor, Jamie. We were twinning with him. Yeah. And there's Caitlin doing stuff. I don't know. So I also got to work with CCA staff one week. We canceled the babysitters. So those are some of the babysitters that I canceled. I was the shortest one out of all of them. I also worked for a couple weeks with Lakeview, which is the high school. So awesome. These are a lot of the counselors that I worked with, as well as a couple people on staff. They're the best. There's Tommy. There's a mud bowl there where we get super muddy and play crazy games. Here, me and Nick made everyone stand up as bowling pins, and we bowled them, and now we're doing improv. Just a bunch of stuff, belly flops with way too many vests on. On the weekends, we got to kind of do whatever we wanted to. So there's Oceanside. We all went down there. We went to Augie's a lot and got tons of coffee, climbed trees and had fun photo shoots, played frisbee, sat in hammocks. Yeah, photo shoots. Yeah. So there's my friend Miko, probably one of the most refreshing people ever. Yep, that's what a flash flood looks like after. So at the end, we celebrate with a banquet where we dress up, get together, take way too many photos. That's my counseling staff. Yeah, some of my friends, it was just all in all to celebrate everything that we had gone through over the past 2.5 months, just to enjoy time together. It was a time where Foho kind of served us to thank us for our work, and it was so cool to be a part of that. So, yep, we have fun. By the end, we kind of forget that we're all old adults, even though we're really not, but we act like, you know, we're the kids by the end of this, especially as counselors, because we're with kids way too much. But we love each other, and I miss them. Yep, Tommy got locked up in jail. There's that. So yeah, Foho was a really amazing experience that I got to be a part of. I was a part of a really amazing staff, which was the counseling staff. So we were always split up like into the different camp centers that I showed you. So there were a lot of times that we weren't together, but when we were together, it was like the best thing, just being able to be with your family for the short time that we had, and just laugh and talk about all the stupid stuff that happened that week and all the joys that happened. God taught me a lot through this experience. He taught me how huge He is, just especially by looking at the amazing nature that I did not get enough photos of. And then showing me how intimate He is, just working through the lives of 8-year-olds and 10-year-olds and high schoolers and just all these different age groups that I got to counsel over the 2.5 months. I got to meet just absolutely amazing people from all the different camp centers, whether they were on my own counseling staff or whether they worked like specifically in different other camps, just like being leaders for bigger groups of people. I got to pour into a lot of students, and I got to just really be there and listen to a lot of stories and a lot of crap that happens in this world. Sometimes it's hard to be a part of, but the joy of just like being able to be by someone's side when they're crying is probably like one of the most amazing things for me, to be able to be trusted enough to be by somebody's side when they're crying. That was beautiful. So anyways, that's a little moment of camp. I'm just making this video because I want to show highlights to other people who were curious, and then also as a kind of like a bookmark in my life for me, so I can look back and just kind of reminisce on my friends and just this really cool time in my life. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.